Sagittarius. Good morning, good morning. How are we today? I've got the clarity candle burning from my friend Kenny Cowie that gave it to me. I'm just cleansing my cards, cleansing my space, cleansing my energy, asking my spirit guides to come in with me now as I do a reading for the Sagittarius collective. We're just going to do it randomly. We're going to see what's going on, what's coming up for Sagittarius. Could have anything to do with anything. So just open your mind, ask your question in your mind, call your guides in, call your team in, call your gang in, whoever it is. Welcome to Sagittarius Timeless Tarot. I am your host, your reader, psychic medium Kristen. It's nice to see you. If you are new here, you know what to do because I'm sure you've heard it all before. Yeah. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm happy to see you. Thank you for being here with me. I've got my coffee. I hope you do too. I've got my decks on board. This candle's got to go. It's done. So it just goes right into the garbage. Spirit wanted the Light Seers Tarot today. So that's what we're going to be using. But they also wanted the Energy Oracle deck. So I'm going to pull some cards from there. Bottom of the deck, Man Holding a Heart. For Sagittarius. I keep it dark in here just in case like any deck that I use has any nudes, so I know the lighting kind of stinks, but I mean, actually the camera, I wish the camera was like, if I could point it in a different direction, but it doesn't work that way. But doing the camera over my shoulder is just not possible. So anyway, let's get into the reading. You don't want to hear about that. Okay, we have, this is in reverse. I don't think that there are reversals for this. Angel of Love. Ooh, Man Holding a Heart and Angel of Love. And we have Envy. Okay, so, you know what I get when I look at this card right here? I get like, I look at this beautiful card. I look at this gorgeous guy. Ooh, Sagittarius. Yes. So you could be 45 years old. This guy could be 45. I feel a very mature energy here. And I say this just because of this like old hag, like on the Envy card. I feel as if what I'm picking up on predictively as a medium, you are an older Sagittarius, okay, maybe late 40s. And you know what I feel? I feel as if you met somebody and they actually turned out to be the ex-boyfriend or ex-lover of one of your friends or possibly a relative, like an aunt or something like that. However, when they were with your aunt, it wasn't age appropriate. This person was younger, and I feel like you kind of remembered them when you first saw them, but you weren't really sure. That's what I'm getting for some people. For some. For others of you, you feel like you're too old for love. Like you, and this doesn't mean that you have to be like so old where you're like 80, 90 years old. Even then, it's never too late for true love. That could just be the time as when divine timing finally caught up with you. And I know I could hear you something like, please God, don't let that be me. But it could happen. Or sometimes we have love in our life, you know, throughout our entire life. And then we meet like the one later on. But anyway, let's get back to the story. So I feel as if some of you may be thinking, you may have spent a lot of time envying other people for their loving connections and wondering where the heck is mine? Like, why do I ask for love? I'm going to tell you why it hasn't come. And I'm sure you're so tired of hearing this, but when you're in the energy of love and your heart chakra is open and you're manifesting love for yourself, you're giving love to yourself, which I know that that's something that a lot of other people don't want to hear either. It's like, oh, I'm tired of loving. You never get tired of loving yourself. Because if you're saying that, that means that you are being like, you're lonely, and that means that you're in a desperate energy and you'll pretty much take anything that comes your way. Because you're not stopping to see, is this person resonating with me? Are they going to love me? And let me tell you something. Let me break it down even further. Okay? Let me break it down. Are you listening? When you give yourself unconditional love, that means you love yourself for all your flaws, right? You love yourself despite the mistakes that you have made or do make. You love yourself for everything that you are. For your favorite color, your favorite food, the fact that you fart in bed, that you get sick sometimes, that, your hair isn't as long as it should be, that it's not as full as it should be, that your muscles aren't as big or as toned as they should be, or whatever it is, whatever society says is unlovable about us, you love it. You love your quirky laugh. You love that you wear glasses. You love that you're an adult that wears braces. You love the fact that you don't shave your armpits. You love the fact that you're a natural person that goes and dances around in the grass and hugs trees and doesn't shave their legs and sits on the sand of the beach, totally like in their bathing suit, not caring what anybody thinks. You've got stretch marks. You've got cellulite. You're a damn human being and you love everything about yourself. You love that you fight with your mother and you say, you know what, I'm not making up with you today. I'm going to take care of myself and I'm going to walk away. You love the fact that you can, that you can cut ties with your friends that are treating you poorly and cut people off that aren't serving you, and you're okay with that. That's unconditional love. There's no conditions on it. It's not, I'll love myself when I lose 50 pounds. Or I'll love myself when I'm married and I have children. Or I'll love myself when I get that fancy car, that house, or I'm able to, I have, 6 figures in the bank account that I could just spend freely. That's when I'll love myself. But until then, I'm going to continue to beat myself up. I'm going to continue to drag myself. That doesn't even feel, I don't even want to continue. It doesn't even feel good to say that. So when you're in that energy of, I'll love myself when someone else loves me, the real love is not going to come through. The man that's here wears their heart on their sleeve. You're not going to have to guess. His heart is open. Is your heart open? Okay? Woo! So, tell me more about man holding a heart for Sagittarius, please and thank you. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. I just said that. I was just talking about unconditional love. And are you in the energy of unconditional love? Maybe you are, Sag, but maybe this person might not be. Because I see strength in reverse. And strength is all about having strength, unconditional love, all that. It's in reverse. Why is it in reverse? Why is this? Why is strength in reverse for this man holding a heart? Oh, okay. So it could be that they've just set themselves free from this energy where they weren't loving themselves, because the 8 of Swords is here with the 8 of Wands, right? But the 8 of Swords is in reverse. So when it's in reverse, they're setting themselves free. So this could be somebody that you were with before, or this is about somebody that you're just about to meet, and that's why their heart is open and they're wearing it on their sleeve now. Because now they want to be able to attract the energy that's going to love them for them without any conditions, without having to be perfect, without, having to be 100% like just as they are right now. Right? So 8 of Wands, they could tell you about their story. They could tell you about their journey. They could tell you about what they've been through. For some of you, I'm hearing this person had a drug problem that they had to come out with. Sorry. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Maybe they had a cheating past. Right? Maybe they did a lot of sneaky things. Maybe they got caught doing that. Maybe they got caught and they got sent to jail. Maybe this person just got out of jail. But while they were in there, wherever they were, they learned their lesson. Or maybe it's just energy that's being opened up where they're no longer with the 8 of Swords here. Because when you look at the 8 of Swords, this person is looking in the mirror and they're seeing themselves as being bound. Keeping themselves in a mental prison of these thoughts of I don't deserve love. And it could be because of this envy card. It could be because they were envying what other people had, but not seeing the work it took to get there, or how it may not have been genuine. Tell me more. Queen of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They're not very hopeful for a new beginning. Maybe they're not sure that they even deserve one. Maybe they haven't quite come to the place of full healing, and that could be something that they're communicating with you. They're letting you know that they want love, right? They want to be emotional. They're not stuck anymore. They're free now. But they still they're kind of not hopeful for a new beginning. I'm getting the feeling that for a lot of you, this is somebody that's coming back towards you, Sagittarius. This is somebody that's coming back to communicate, because that Eight of Wands just keeps flashing in my mind. And I feel like this person's really been through a lot as far as what they needed to learn and what they needed to know about themselves and about the people around them. But we're going to find out, because we have this Angel of Love here. So Angel of Love here, Angel of Love, what is this Angel of Love? I feel like they see you as the Angel of Love, Sagittarius. Two of Wands, Three of Wands in reverse. So if this is somebody new, you weren't looking for love. You weren't looking for this. And I don't think this person was looking for it either. But somehow, you found each other. Right? Okay. Three of Pentacles. I feel Sagittarius is, when you look at this person, you see them as somebody that you could start a life with, somebody that you could build a foundation with. Like, I feel like you feel like this is the start of something. Right? So let's find out more. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Three of Pentacles. Like I said in the beginning, you may be a person that didn't think that love was coming for you. But now that you've met this person and you've seen everything that they've been through, perhaps it matches up with what you've been through. It could be that the both of you had thought, well, I've been through so much, all these things have happened, but I changed and I started loving on myself, and I gave myself unconditional love, and I love myself exactly as I am right now. Will you love me too? Is what I hear. Will you love me for the man I am, or do I have to be perfect? Because nobody is perfect. And that could have been what kept you guys stuck with that Eight of Swords energy. That's what could have kept you stuck this whole time. Both of you, where you thought, I have to look a certain way. I have to sound a certain way. I have to smell a certain way. It has to be like it is in the movies. It has to be in that chronological order. Lonely girl meets the guy. The guy, blah, blah. I didn't want to get into it. But you know what I'm talking about. Right? I'm laughing because I did a podcast last night with my crazy friend Kathy. I actually might post it. And we talked about, I'm a comedian, by the way. I'm a stand-up comic. So, you know, we get crazy. Like, we get crazy. Kathy's gifted also, so we just kind of, you know, went crazy. And I may post that video for you guys to see. So you can actually, like, hear me, see me, get to know way too much information about me. It's actually pretty funny, but we'll see, Sag. I know Sagittarius has a sense of humor. But anyway, back to the story. Dun, dun, dun. So I feel like you're seeing things from a different perspective here, right? Where, yeah, I'm not too old to get married, or it's not too late, or, yeah, like, I like this person, I'm vibing with this person, and we're connecting on a deep connection. Where you're connecting, where you're talking about the things that have failed in your life and how you learned from it. Who doesn't want to know that information? I know I do. I almost said man. I am woman enough to admit the mistakes that I made in my relationships and why I made those mistakes. Why I had to learn the lessons that I had to learn to become the woman I am today. And let me tell you, give me another chance at love. I'm not going to make that mistake. Nope. 100% open, honest, heart open. Me and you, baby. Total loyalty. It was never like that. I never cheated. It was that, but I accepted what came at me because I thought that's what I thought it should be. But it was not authentic. Because I was too afraid to love because I thought I had to be perfect. I thought I couldn't have any flaws. Why would you love me? I have flaws. I thought I had to look good 100% all the time. I'm a human being. I don't look good 100% all the time. My breath is not always the freshest all the time. Sometimes, I sit home on a Saturday and I don't take a shower as soon as I get up in the morning. And, my house isn't always clean and I don't always eat the best. I don't work out every day. I'm not perfect. I'm flawed. And that's okay. And that's okay with you too. Sagittarius with your vain ass. Sagittariuses are very into grooming. But when we groom, honey, face mask, pedicure, manicure, massage, pamper a Sag all day. But that's why we're like that. Because that's what we do. But is it like that all the time? No, it's not. Okay. So give me, I want to, depression. Just, wow, look at this match right here. This Envy card was just nothing but just depression, not feeling lucky, not feeling inspired, no sexual energy. King of Cups here on the other side. I'm going to put these like this. Right? Unhappy. Oh man, look at this. We got the Three of Cups and we have the World here with the Chariot. So if you're thinking to yourself, Sagittarius, is this guy going to come towards me? Yes. 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 100% yes. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the both of you are choosing to be happy. The both of you are choosing to celebrate with this Three of Cups energy here. The both of you are choosing to celebrate the lessons that you've learned and coming out the other side and dropping all this envy here. Dropping it all and saying, you know what? My reflection in the mirror coming out of that Eight of Swords, I love that person. So when I look at you, when I look at your face, angel of love, man holding a heart, I love what I see. Because what I see looking back at me is the love that I've been looking for. I hope that made sense. Any other messages, Spirit? Hold on, I'm just thinking. They want me to read Envy from the book. So we will do that now. Okay. Because there's a message in there for that. Okay. Lack and dissatisfaction. That's all these cards right here. This card shows a woman holding a huge pearl in one hand and a platter of coins and pearls in the other. She stands in a silver room looking out at a golden city on the horizon. She has a life of value already, but she ignores that and longs for the shiny prosperity she sees elsewhere. Instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, her desire for more only causes a deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction, and that energy shows in her dress. This card upright is telling you to let go of the jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Now is the time to shift your focus. After all, when you envy others, it only attracts more to them, not you. Notice all that you have and thank the universe for it. If this card is near the appreciation card in your spread, the message is doubly important. Now is the time to move forward from a consciousness of lack to one of value. With this shift, all thing changes. And the affirmation is this: I let go of lack. I look at the blessings in my life with joy and satisfaction. I am glad. Boy, am I glad I read that shit. Look at that. Depression, not feeling lucky, not inspired, unhappy, 10 of Cups, not having happiness, being jealous and envy of other people. And that's exact. You've been giving your energy away, Sag. I'm speaking to you. You've been giving your energy away, looking at other people, being happy, sitting on Facebook, seeing the couple's pics, of them on vacation, being happy and wondering, why don't I have that? Because you keep giving your energy away. If you want that, honey, keep it inside you. Be joyous and happy and know that it's going to come. And the person that's out there that has that same energy, well, wow, I'm so happy for that couple. God bless you guys. Boy, am I grateful I got to see that today, because that gives me hope. That true love exists between people. We know it does. But because we don't have it in our life, we think we're missing it. You're not missing it. The greatest love of all is with yourself. That's number one. Number two, the greatest and hardest love that you'll have is to love another person. Why? Because we have flaws. But that's where this unconditional love comes in. And strength and courage. To say, yeah, your feet stink. I'm just going to buy a stronger soap. And that's it. And I'm not going to go crazy about it. Or, yeah, you do stupid and say stupid things sometimes. But sometimes you don't. So, okay. This is about acceptance. It's acceptance. And feeling joyous and happy and knowing that the love that you're going to find with this person here, this King of Cups or Queen of Cups, flip it, verse it, doesn't matter, gender doesn't matter. This is going to be the reward for all the times that you were alone and thinking, I'm so thinking of, I'm so into myself right now. And every time I do a reading, I always learn something. Because I remember a point in my life when I was like this, as a teenager, as an adult, and feeling that jealousy and envy, watching other people watching other girls with their boyfriends and holding hands and getting kisses and asked to the prom and, going to the movies together as a couple and cuddling in the movie theater and, making out and just having fun, planning a life and then getting married, having babies, buying a house, like all that stuff that I thought wasn't meant for me, that I was never going to find it. I spent too much time trying to perfect myself to fit an image that wasn't me. And I think everyone can relate to that in a way. And I'm not going to spend the rest of my life trying to be somebody that I'm not. Because I'm me and you are you. And if it's real and you're like, I'm so grateful for the presence that you are. I'm so grateful that you've learned your lessons and you can articulate this to me and you understand and I can understand you. And why your heart is so open for love. Cuz I love everything about myself now. I do. And I've had to do a lot of things to make the changes that I didn't like about myself because that's my free will. It was uncomfortable. I was unhappy. I didn't feel good about myself, so I made those changes. Because I have a right to feel good about myself. I have a right to look in the mirror and be like, I like what I see. And now I love what I see, despite flaws. That society would say, that's a flaw. I don't care. I'm a human being. This body of mine is temporary. My soul is eternal. And I'm going to bless my soul with love. And for all you Sagittarius that's listening out there, listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to it. Embody love. Okay? Love yourself. And the love that you're meant to be with will find you. Because I think they already have. Thank you for listening. I hope this helped. If you want to book a private reading with me, all the information will be detailed in the description box. Yeah. Make sure you guys thumbs up the video, share it with those Sagittariuses. Get these messages out there into the world, guys. I appreciate it. It gives you good karma, gives me good karma, and it lets me know that you enjoy my content. Okay? Because why do I do this? For you. I show you love, you show me love. Thumbs it up. I'll talk to you guys later.